Our session today, we will look at valuation of securities. We will understand how to evaluate the bond markets, the stock market, as well as some of the foreign or international trade securities that are used. Now, to begin with, we must understand the concepts with the bond markets. So we have had lectures where we looked at securities like bonds. These bonds, they conform to the principles of time value of money, and the formula for bonds is given, where we're going to add the coupons and the repayment of the par value. So there are different types of bonds that we must understand. There are what we call coupon bonds. There's what we call zero coupon bonds. So each of them have formulas. So let me just do a quick, can you remember on what we covered in the previous sessions? Okay, so the value of the bond is computed by the following formula. Present value is simply the present values of the coupon payments plus the present value of the face value. So a coupon payment can be annual, can be semi-annual. So we have the zero coupon bonds and we have the coupon bonds. So I stressed that you understand how to calculate when it is compounded semi-annually, when it's compounded annually. So we looked at an example to say, suppose we have a bond whose coupon interest is 10% and the market rate is 8%. And the time in years for this bond is 5 years. We are being asked to calculate the value of this debt instrument, which is a bond, in terms of the annual and the semi-annual context. The value of the bond annually and its current yield. We also remember to calculate the value of the bond semi-annually and its current yield. And also we should also learn to calculate the market or the yield to maturity. So I need you to remember, because I already taught how to do this. So we also explained to say, if the coupon interest is more than the market rate, what kind of a bond is this? If the coupon rate is equal to the market rate, what type of a bond is this? The coupon interest is less than the market rate. What kind of a bond is this? Quickly. Part A, what bond is this? Esther, when the coupon interest is more than the market rate?
It's a premium bond.
The premium bond. Okay, how about if it is equal to?
I think it's a um,
Okay, this one is a premium bond. Then if it's equal to, it's a par bond.
oh yeah,
How about if it's less?
it's a discount.
A discount bond.
Discount bond.
Sorry, what's the initial KD?
KD is appropriate discount rate. Okay, so who remembers the formula for the value of the bond? Value of the bond is what? Capital I, the present value annuity factor plus the face value times the present value interest factor. So suppose we're given the face value, which is what? 1,000. So how do we calculate the so how do we find the interest factor? How do we find the capital I? And how do we find the annuity factor? Let's start with the factors. How do we find the interest factor? The interest factor.
It,
Uh-huh.
interest is the interest factor the capital I?
The present value interest factor, PVF. What is it?
Oh, okay, that one. It's open brackets 1 minus the big bracket
One plus
1
R.
plus
Or
R
R. Oh,
1
R
plus
is the
R.
K, the power of time. Okay. So what is our KD? Our KD is what? 8%. So 1.08 to the power what? To the power 5. What do we get? I need you to be quick. What do we get as our interest factor?
0.68.
0.68. 68 what? 680?
6805. So we can put 681.
Okay. 681. In our present value interest factor and interest annuity is simply we subtract 1 minus PVF over R. So here we are putting a 1 there. So what do we get? This is 1 minus 0.681 divided by the 8%, 0.08. What do we get?
3.9875.
3.9875. Okay. Then the capital I is given by small I times the face value. So what is our small I and what is our face value?
Face value is 1,000.
1,000 times what?
10%.
10%. What do we get? 100. So let's substitute here. On I, we're going to put what? 100. Then PVA, what was our present value? 3 point what? 9875. Then our interest factor, we found 0.681. So what do we get as our final answer?
10,000. Oh, 1,079.
sorry.
1,079. No. Okay, yeah. 1079.75.
75. So this is the value of the bond. Okay. So then the current yield is simply the capital I over value of the bond times 100. Okay, so what do we have?
$9.261.
9.261%.
261.
Right. So that is the annual bond and the current yield. Now we've done that for the annual bond. For the semi-annual, you need to understand semi means what? 2. So if they have the interest rate, we divide it by 2. And the time, we multiply it by what? 2. So what was our interest rate? Divided by 2, we get what? 5%. Then time times 2, what we get? 10. And the KD was divided by 2, 8% divided by 2, it's equal to 4%. So I want you to help me find now, because we need to find the value of the bond. The value of the bond is given by capital I, present value factor, annuity, plus FV times present value factor. Okay, so how do we find the present value factor with the moderations? One, our market rate is 4%, so 1.04 to the power what? The time is now 10. Then the answer, we calculate the annuity factor, 1 minus the answer. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes. You give me the annuity factor and the present factor.
8.11.
8.11.
11.
8.11. Okay. Then how do we find the capital I?
Multiply the 4% times, oh, sorry, 5% times 1,000.
Okay, so 5%. So this small I times the face value, it will give us what? It will give us the capital I. Okay, so um, we're going to multiply the 5% times 1,000. So what do we get? 50. So here 50, present value annuity, which is 8.11. Then um, face value 1,000. Then interest factor 0.6756. So what do we get as the final answer?
675.6.
Final answer.
No, it's 1081.1.
1081.1.
1081.1. Okay. So is this clear? Have you followed through how we have projected?
Yes.
Okay. And the current yield, what is the current yield? Current yield is simply this
The
value
current is
over
50
this times 100.
over.
Okay.
Yes.
So now I want you to just do this question. We've done it before. I'll give you some minutes. The value of the bond is 1,000. The coupon rate is 10%. The cost of debt is 12%. Maturity is 4 years. So I want you to find number one, the annual bond. Number two, the semi-annual bond. And number three, the current yield of the semi-annual bond. Okay? Semi-annual bond and current yield of each, in short. Can I give you 5 minutes? So we've been given a question to answer. So I'll ask people to participate. What are we given in that question?
Mm, we're given the face value of
Given the first
1,000
one,
quarter.
1,000 kwacha.
Then the small I, 10%.
So this is first value. This is a small I. So first value and small I will give
And
us a capital I, right?
mm-hmm.
Which is 10% over uh, 1,000. It is 100.
100 times 400.
Okay. All right. Then what is a 12?
12 is KD.
So the KD is used to
No,
calculate what? The interest factors. Then our time
mm-hmm. Our
is
time is
4.
4 years.
Okay. So how do we find present value factor? 1 over 1 plus R. And our R we're using is 12%. So 1.12 to the power 4. What did you get? What did you get?
0.6355.
0.6355. So when you subtract 1 from there over R, we call that the annuity factor. So annuity factor is simply 1 minus 0.6355. So we divide that by the interest rate. This time is the same, 12%, so 0.12. So when you divide that, what do you get?
3.0375.
It's 3.0375. 375. So now we have everything we need to calculate the value of the bond. The value of the bond in this case will be what? 100 kwacha, the I, and the
Mhm.
annuity factor, 3.0375. Then the face value, which is 1000. Then the interest factor, which is 0.6355. So what's the final answer?
939.25.
939.25. So what becomes our current yield? What is our current yield?
10.65%.
What?
10.65%.
10.65%. Okay. So this is our current yield. Right. Then if it was a semi-annual, what do we do? The effect will be on the time and the interest rates. So our interest here will be what? For the market will be 6%, and for the small I will be what? 5%.
5%.
So what becomes our capital I? It's just half of this. Half of
50.
the 100,
50.
50. Then the interest factors, we just adjust. So this one here will be adjusted as follows. So 1 over 1.06. Because the interest rate has to be halved, and the time in years has to be doubled, the power 8. What do you get? Are you following what's happening? Time you multiply by 2, interest you divide by 2, when it's annual. So what is our interest factor?
0.6274.
6274. All right. How about this is the interest factor, annuity factor. We subtract the answer there. 1 minus that divided by R. What do we get?
6.21.
You divided by what? 0.06, right?
Yes.
6.21. Then you substitute in here and you get the value of the bond. I hope that is clear. This is the easiest way I could teach it. Okay, so our next session will be on the yield to maturity and we'll look at stock valuation. Then we are done with the instruments. So we end here. I'll send you work based on what we have learned. Thank you so much for your time and have a good day.